How's it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Compass Bowl recap video. This was the bowl game between Ole Miss and Pittsburgh, both 6-6 going into this game. Before I get started, I'm not feeling well at all. I think I'm coming down with the flu or something, so I just apologize if I sound kind of weird or anything. But most importantly in this game, Ole Miss wins 38-17 over Pitt. This was kind of expected by me, maybe not the rest of the country, but by me. Did kind of hurt Pitt's chances though. The best player, Ray Graham, last game in his career at Pitt, and he's out with a hamstring injury. I feel so bad for the guy. He was a big-time player at Pitt, an awesome running back. Last few years plagued by injuries. Last year he tore his one of the ACLs or MCLs in his knee, was out for the season, and he comes back and then he's out for his last game. So it sucks for him, but I think he'll be a good running back in the NFL eventually. Very good running back. Just a career plagued by injuries, and but anyways, Ole Miss, they came to play. Their offense came to play. They played very well, contained the rest of the running back core. The freshman from Pitt, he only had about 70 yards rushing. Bo Wallace had a big game as well. And early on, Ole Miss forced an interception by Tino Sinceri, which was only his third on the season. I was highly critical of this guy last year, and I was early on the season, Tino Sinceri. And man, he really surprised me how he only threw 2 interceptions the whole year. And props to him. He's a senior, and he had to play well for Pitt to go to a bowl game, and he did so, but they didn't play too well today. I think, Tino Sinceri, he ended up 16 of 32, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. The running back I was telling you about, Russell Shell, he's only a freshman, so I think he'll end up being another running back out of the long line of great running backs for Pitt. But he ended up with 25 carries, 79 yards, that's 3.2 yards per carry. And for Pitt to win this game, they're going to need to have about 200 yards rushing. They're supposed to control the clock, running the ball, and they didn't really do that. Only 81 rushing yards and 36 attempts. That's not going to get it done. That's only a 2.3 average yard per rush average. And on the other side, Ole Miss was very consistent and very effective running the ball. 224 yards on the ground on 49 carries. That's a 4.6 yard per carry average. That's double of Pittsburgh. So pretty much shows you right there. And Bo Wallace is pretty effective throwing the ball too. He threw for 3 touchdowns. He threw 2 picks. He has been prone to throwing picks this year. He's thrown 15 coming in this game, so at the end of the year with 17. He needs to improve on that, but he finished 22 of 32, 151 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Mathers had a very good game running the ball, 6 carries, 96 yards. Walton, 10 carries, 56 yards, and Bo Wallace ran 8 times for 27 yards. Randall Mackey, the converted quarterback, playing wide receiver, sometimes running back, 8 carries, 36 yards. So, and Dante Moncrief didn't have that big a game, but he had 6 receptions for 31 yards. And, yep, so pretty much Ole Miss just comes out, smacks them in the mouth, comes out to a 14-0 lead. Pitt doesn't score to the second quarter, and they were down 21-7 at one point, and I think the first half ended up 24-10, and then for the rest of the game, it's just the whole entire game, Ole Miss controlled the ball and just couldn't really be stopped on offense too much. They won the game 38-17, held Pitt to 1 touchdown in the second half. So guess there's not too much to talk about this game. There's actually a bowl record for attendance in this game. It very surprised me how many people were there. It's just under 60,000, which is very surprising, and because you really don't expect that many people to be at a bowl game like that. But Ole Miss fans came out, and the game was in Birmingham, so it was very close to Ole Miss. Don't know that many Pitt fans came out for the game, but it's very surprising, and I guess Ole Miss fans are now excited that they actually have some positive excitement coming into the program with the offense that they're running. New head coach Hugh Freeze done a great job there, and congratulations to them, and congratulations to Pitt. I mean, man, they started out the season terrible, losing to Youngstown State and bouncing back, going to a bowl game that they about knocked out number 1 Notre Dame, who's going to the national championship. So they started out the season very bad, and then they ended on a great note. They went to a bowl game. Too bad they didn't win, but still, that's a step in the right direction. And congratulations to you guys on a pretty good season. Definitely after starting as bad as y'all did. So Pitt does finish the season 6-7. Ole Miss flips that record at 7-6. So final stats in the game, I guess I can tell you: Pitt 460 on third down conversion, and terrible on third down conversions. Ole Miss was 9 of 20 and also went fourth down 3 times. I forgot about that. And converted all 3 times. 387 total yards from Ole Miss to 266 for Pitt. 185 passing yards for Pitt. Ole Miss 163. And the big stat in the game is who could run the ball better. Ole Miss definitely was better in the run game. 224 yards compared to 81 of Pitt. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my video. Let me know what you thought about this game in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because the rest of the day I'm going to be doing recaps of all the NFL playoff games. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. I'll see you later.